Welcome to my channel. It's a new day and we're going to do more music, just like we always do. I've got 6 requested reactions and I also have a bonus video. The bonus video today is Kendrick Lamar singing You. That's the letter U. This is the counterpart, I've been told, of I. So we're going to do this next. But before we do anything, I got to thank you for coming. I got to thank you for supporting me. I got to thank you for all that you do to make my channel so successful. It's mind-boggling to me. I'm over 79,000 subscribers. 79,000. That's insane. Blows my mind. So thank you. I always put the artist links in the description of their playlist so you can support them as well. But I put the link to the song that I'm reacting to in the description of the video. I also put a link in there from Wikipedia if I can find anything that makes sense and is relevant. I don't put the link to the reaction request form though, because I'm not currently accepting new requests. I've got over 3,000 in my queue. I've got to get those taken care of. But I live stream on Sunday for 3 hours. So if you come on Sunday, you can get any request you want taken care of. 4 p.m. UTC on Rumble. Come, put a request in the chat, and I'll react to it live. So this is Kendrick Lamar singing You. That's capital U. All right, my headphones did not start it up prematurely. By the way, I pulled up the lyrics because I usually need them, so I got them right in front of me.
Loving you is complicated. 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 I place blame when you steal, place shame when you steal. Feel like you ain't. Feel like you don't feel confidence in yourself. Breaking no marble floors. Watching anonymous strangers telling me that I'm yours. But you ain't, I'm confidential, tolerance, nothing special. What can I blame you for? I can name several situations I start with your little sister baking. A baby aside, just a teenager. Where your patience? What was your antennas? What was the influence you speak of? You preached in front of 100,000 but never reached up. I can tell you, can fail you. You ain't no leader. I never liked you, forever despise you. I don't need you. The world don't need you. Don't let them deceive you. Numbers lie too. Your pride too, that's for dedication. Thought money would change you, made you more complacent. Can hate you, I hope you embrace it. I swear loving you is complicated. 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 Loving you, not loving you. 100 proof.
Recognize that you're ashamed of me. Yes, I hate you too.
Abre la puerta, tengo que limpiar el cuarto. Es que no hay mucho tiempo.
It's really complicated. What I got to do to get to you.
You the reason why mama and them leaving. No, you ain't. You say you love them, I know you don't mean it. I know you irresponsible, selfish, in denial, can't help it. Your trials and tribulations a burden. Everyone felt it, everyone heard it. Multiple shots, corners, crying out you were deserted. Where was your antennas again? Where was your presence? Where was your support that you pretend? You ain't no brother, you ain't no disciple, you ain't no friend. A friend never leave Compton for profit or leave his best friend, little brother. You promised you
watch them before they shot them. Well, with your antennas on the road, bottles and you FaceTime the one time. That's unforgiving. You even FaceTime instead of a hospital visit. Guess you thought he'd recover well. Third surgery, they couldn't stop the bleeding for real. Then he died, God himself, and say you fucking failed. You ain't tried. I know your secrets. Mood swings is frequent. I know depression is resting on your heart for 2 reasons. I know you and a couple black boys ain't been speaking. Y'all damn near beefing, I see it and you're the reason. And if this bottle could talk, I cry myself to sleep. Everything is your fault. Falls breaking to pieces. Earthquakes on every weekend. Because you shook as soon as you knew confinement was needed. I know your secrets. Don't let me tell them to the world about this shit you thinking. And then time to about the Earl. I'm up, but I ain't as up as you. You just can't get right. I think your heart made a bulletproof. Should killed your ass long time ago. You should have filled that black revolver blast long time ago. And if this marriage could talk, it'd say you gotta go. And if I told your secrets, the world of no money can't stop a suicidal weakness.
Okay. I'm going to have to ask for your help. I don't know who he's singing about. Is it his daddy? Or someone else? A brother? I'm not quite sure. Even sitting reading the lyrics, I'm not sure. Whoever it is, he's really upset with them and blames them for everything that's gone wrong. That was the last verse when he sang that. It really sounded almost like he was crying, which I think tells me that this is something that really, really bothers him badly. Now, I don't know if he's singing about his dad, about his brother, about an uncle, about himself. I'm not really sure. So you're going to have to help me understand this song. I didn't like it as much as some of his other stuff that I've heard. It was disturbing. And by the way, I'm really irritated that I ended up picking a version where they cut out all the cuss words and the N-word. I know I've said that I don't like them, and it's true, I don't, but they're part of the song. And I never will understand why people feel it's necessary to cut that stuff out. You know, it's part of the song. Just leave it in. Let it have the impact it was intended to have. But I just don't know. I'm really struggling with this one. I really am. Okay. Where do I start? I place blame when you steal, place shame when you steal. Feel like you don't feel confidence in yourself. Breaking on marble floors, watching anonymous strangers tell me that I'm yours. See, I thought when I heard that he's talking about a girl, but now I'm not sure. Maybe it's his dad. But you ain't shit. I'm convinced your talent's nothing special. What can I blame him for? I can name several situations. Has stopped with your little sister baking a baby inside just like a teenager. Where's your patience? What's your intentions? Where is the influence you speak of? You preached in front of 100,000 but never reached her. Is he talking about himself? I don't know. This song has me confused. I'm not quite sure. I don't get why the housekeeping was in there. That was kind of odd, seemed out of place. And Not that I'm the kind of person who does that, but it's a kind of a little bit stereotyping to have the housekeeping speaking in Spanish, okay? It just is. Not all housekeepers are Spanish. I'm just saying. I'm not, I'm not a politically correct person at all. But that is kind of stereotyping, okay? Are you the reason why Mama and them leaving? That makes me think he's talking about his dad. But I don't know. It could be a brother. I really don't know. I just, this song was, I don't know. It was just confusing. It was, I was left with a lot of uncertainty about what it was about, even though I'm sitting there reading the lyrics. And I just didn't like it as much as some of his other stuff. Sorry. But you're going to get my honest opinion here. So I guess I'm going to make some people mad because they like the song. It's not a knock on Kendrick. Everybody has songs that aren't as great as other songs. You can't write, an absolute winner every single time, okay? Nobody does that, although there are some people that came close, like Michael Jackson and the Beatles. But even the Beatles had some songs that weren't hits for what you define as a hit. Anyway, just a really, I'm just not sure. I need help. You're going to have to tell me in the comments. Who is he singing about here? Who is this song about? Maybe you know. In the meantime, I'll pray for you. I pray that God will bless you with his abundance, far beyond what you ever imagined he could. And I pray that he does that for every single person that you love as well. This is the Vietnam Era Vet, out.